Primary Trust, a Pulitzer Prize-winning play by Eboni Booth, premiered off-Broadway at the Laura Pels Theatre in 2023. Set in the fictional town of Cranbury, New York, a suburb of Rochester, in an era before smartphones, this tender comedic drama explores themes of loneliness, resilience, and human connection through the life of its protagonist, Kenneth. A 38-year-old black man, Kenneth has lived in Cranbury his entire life, finding comfort in a predictable routine. Working at Yellowed Pages bookstore by day and sipping Mai Tais at Wally's Tiki Bar with his best friend Bert by night. The twist? Bert is imaginary, a coping mechanism Kenneth has clung to since his mother's death when he was 10, followed by years in foster care. Booth reveals this early, framing Kenneth's isolation not as delusion but as a poignant survival strategy. The play's catalyst arrives when Sam, the bookstore owner who has employed Kenneth for 15 years, announces he's selling the shop and moving to Arizona for his health. This upheaval shatters Kenneth's fragile stability, forcing him to confront a world he's long avoided. Encouraged by Karina, a warm and inquisitive waitress at Wally's, Kenneth applies for a job at Primary Trust Bank. Despite a disastrous interview, he's hired by Clay, the bank manager, marking the start of his tentative re-entry into society. The bank's name doubles as a metaphor for the foundational trust Kenneth must rebuild in himself and others after years of emotional wreckage. Booth's narrative unfolds through Kenneth's direct-address monologues and fluid scenes, blending humor with heartbreak. William Jackson Harper's acclaimed performance in the premiere brought Kenneth's gentle, wounded charm to life, earning an Obie Award. The small cast, including Eric Berryman as the affable Bert, April Mathis as Karina and various quirky townsfolk, and J.O. Sanders as Sam and others, multitasks with playful energy, reflecting Cranbury's tight-knit yet oblivious community. Director Knud Adams stages the 95-minute intermission-free play with a light touch, complemented by Luke Wygodny's evocative live music, which weaves a warm, melancholic thread through the action. As Kenneth navigates his new job, he begins to connect with real people like Karina, who probes his reliance on Bert and his nightly Mai Tais. These interactions peel back layers of his past trauma, his mother's death, foster care instability, and a near-drowning incident that haunts him, revealing a man both broken and achingly lovable. The comedy emerges organically from Kenneth's awkward bank pitches to the rotating waitstaff's exaggerated friendliness at Wally's. Yet the play's power lies in its quiet hope. Kenneth's journey isn't about grand revelations but small, transformative steps, trading an imaginary friend for real ones, finding balance amid change. Critics lauded Primary Trust for its delicate balance of wit and pathos, with the 2024 Pulitzer citation praising its simple and elegantly crafted story of a damaged man rediscovering worth through kindness. Booth, a Juilliard-trained playwright, crafts a world that feels both specific and universal, proving that even the most solitary life holds value. For Kenneth and the audience, it's a reminder that connection can bloom in the unlikeliest corners. This has been Eboni Booth's Primary Trust. Cheers for watching Speedbook Reviews. Please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to our YouTube channel.